E. Howard Hunt also confessed something on his deathbed about all of this.
Yes. First, I think we have to tell people who E. Howard Hunt was.
Okay.
E. Howard Hunt was a legendary CIA operative who had been deeply involved in the coup in Guatemala, also in the Bay of Pigs. On his deathbed, according to his son, St. John Hunt, who co wrote the book, The Bush Crime Family, with me, uh, E. Howard Hunt confessed to his son that he indeed had been on the ground in Dallas on November 22nd, 1963, that he was a backbencher. He was not a principal in the plan to kill John Kennedy, but he said the man in charge, the man running the show, was Lyndon Johnson. So not only does J. Edgar Hoover can be heard in recorded conversations on the phone telling Johnson, Mr. President, the Russians, we've just intercepted a report by the Russians. The KGB has investigated. They've come up with a conclusion as to who killed John Kennedy. Johnson said, well, who did they conclude did it? And Hoover said, well, sir, they say you did it. We also know that French intelligence did their own investigation, told Jacqueline Kennedy that their conclusion was that Lyndon Johnson did it. Now, I stress again, he didn't do it alone. Others were involved in this plot. Each of them had their own motive, but Johnson's motive was to avoid prison. He was the man staring in the abyss in the Bobby Baker scandal and the Billy Sol Estes scandal. Robert Kennedy had begun telling people that Johnson was not only going to be dropped from the ticket, but was going to be going to federal prison. So it was kill or be killed. It's probably a good way to wrap this up. We know that the most powerful, influential, syndicated columnist of his day, Drew Pearson, had a column in the can that would have run on November 23rd, 1963, that directly accused Lyndon Johnson of taking a multi-million dollar bribe in return for delivering a defense contract for General Dynamics, a Texas company. And that was the beginning of the end for Lyndon Johnson. It is only because of the murder of John Kennedy that the syndicate spiked that column and it never ran.